Let me make sure everything's working. Testing, testing, 1, 2.
Test, test.
Okay, we're good. Uh, oh shit, got to turn my volume down. Shit. Okay. Well, yeah, that VOD is gone.
Which one?
The whatever stream I did, uh, the Sunday before last Sunday, that's just completely gone now. I mean, not my fault, not that one. It was like a while. One's like Sundays ago. It was like a while ago. You know, after you publish your stream, it takes about 2 weeks for it to get deleted or whatever. So basically, like every stream, I've just been like highlighting the video, which is basically like just saving the video on Twitch. Okay. Shit, there's a lot I gotta talk about today. I don't know where to start.
I can start.
Okay.
Because, I was at Anime Iowa for the weekend.
How was it?
Oh yeah, how was that?
It's a fun time. One of the better ones that I've gone to. Um, I got to meet a kind of famous professional cosplayer, Night Mage. I don't know if y'all have heard
Mm.
them. It's like really beefy, like black guy who like does all sorts of like he did All Might. No, he did a League of Legends character the first day, All Might the second day, and Saitama the third day. And they've
Dang.
done like all sorts of stuff, like uh, Kratos, Lara Croft, like I've shown you in the prints that I got.
Mhm.
Hellboy, Etrigan, dude from Gargoyles.
Okay.
Goliath is his name, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Purple guy,
Not
yeah.
really.
Yeah, just like all sorts of stuff. Had a booth in the back of the marketplace for a while. Was giving prints for free as long as you donated in the jar. Um, and the donation was towards something I don't remember.
Okay.
But I helped out with a cosplay panel that they did. I was like a mic runner. Uh, so that was cool. I got to, dressing up is always nice. Showed off the scale stuff. I actually had a couple people recognize my Mars shirt,
Oh wow, okay.
which was cool. Yeah, only a couple people, but they did. Um, Met up with people. Did a lot of lightsabering stuff. Usual for that.
Mhm.
Um, I definitely didn't get enough sleep. I got a lot of sleep before. I definitely didn't get enough sleep during, and then the like Sunday into Monday, I slept for like 11 hours,
Dang.
and I'm still kind of settling where my sleep schedule is going to be.
Okay.
Um, got a lot of nice stuff that I showed y'all.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that.
of those, I think my favorite. I also talked to an artist. That's where I got that Black Knight thing just gave it to me for free,
That's
which
what's
was
up.
really nice of her. Yeah. Um, Someone in her family knows my grandmother, and that's how I went to go speak with them.
Oh, okay.
Um, my favorite things that I've gotten from this one is probably the Soul Eater bag. I got that for volunteering.
Hmm.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm taking this. Because there's like never any Soul Eater stuff. Uh, so I took that. And
Okay.
also, it's hard to see in that picture, but you see the keychains, the gold ones,
Hold on.
like kind of in the middle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those are like One Piece wanted posters.
yeah. Looks like
Um,
one is Whitebeard.
and the other one is Robin.
Okay.
But they're like textile. They're like raised and lowered and stuff. Like you could feel the pictures.
Hmm.
So that makes them pretty cool. Um, like half of that stuff there is stuff I got for free. For like volunteer, like the pins and the art pieces on the bag, and like the prints and the night picture,
Yeah.
just for like hanging out, talking to the vendors instead of like, or talking to the vendors and talking to other people. Uh, it was a fun time.
I'm glad you had
Um,
fun. It sounds like it
yeah,
was a good time.
yeah. I was kind of trying to bait Mill a little bit when I said I found his favorite cosplayer or cosplay,
Oh
because I found a Gojo.
yeah,
Yeah. So I hope he gets on so I could tell him that.
He
Uh,
should have went. Thought that's like something that he would actually enjoy to do.
he's been saying he wants to go, but also at the moment he's dealing with like a move, so like
Oh
I
yeah.
don't blame that he can't really do stuff right now.
yeah. I know. I think he said what? I think he said today was his last day in the house, or his last
Yeah, he
meal
did.
in the house.
Yeah, he said that. Um, it's got that. It looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Kind of sucks eating on the floor, but like, what else are you gonna do?
yeah.
Like, all your shit is packed up.
Hopefully, he doesn't get used to it. Like, hopefully, like they stay at their new place for a while.
Yeah, that'd be good. Um,
Okay, shoot. This is like a lot of shit. I guess since we're fuck. I'm just this is gonna be random.
All right.
First thing we could talk about, we can go with the. I guess y'all can. No, I'll let y'all pick between these two. We can talk about the Ava Chris thing, or we can talk about uh, people beefing on Twitter over Bleach again.
Nah, it's just Ava Chris.
Okay.
sure.
And me and Mill talked about it like off stream on Wednesday. But for people who don't know, Ava Chris Tyson uh, is Mr. Beast. If people know who Mr. Beast is, then like he's like the most popular YouTuber or content creator right now, and has
Yeah,
been
I'd
for
say the most
years.
popular content creator. Yeah.
Like he's so popular that like he's like having like his own show on like Amazon Prime or whatever. So he has a best friend named Ava Chris Tyson, and she has been in hot water for a while, for about like a week, maybe 2 weeks now, a few weeks now, because people were digging into her past and they're bringing up some like disturbing things. The main one was her association with the artist Shadman. So,
Okay.
So
Which, to be fair, like Shadman is really weird and stuff, but it's like the small, like in my opinion, looking at their whole situation, I think that it's like the smallest like problem going on with Ava Chris.
yeah,
If you think about it.
it's probably the smallest one, but
So
like
I don't
it's
think it's even that much of a problem. Like a lot of people are into Shad men growing like for a while. I know a lot of people that was into him, so
like I knew who he
that's,
was. I didn't know. Like I'm just now finding out about certain things that he was drawing. Like
yeah,
when his controversy came up, because like so
should be
basically,
kind of weird.
yeah, Ava was like a huge supporter of Shadman. Had like I don't know. I don't think, can we say that word on Twitch? Can we say the L word on Twitch?
What? What word?
You know,
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
can okay.
But
I know if we could or not.
right?
I had to make sure, but like big supporter of Shadman to the point where like had like a lowly picture or poster like on like their wall or whatever. So people are like, okay, that's kind of disgusting, especially because I guess Keemstar came out and told Ava years ago that Shadman had drew a picture of his like 8-year-old daughter in a sexual manner, but Ava didn't care. So people got on
yeah,
Ava. Mm,
that's I think the weirdest thing that he's done is like when it's just like characters, it's just whatever.
mm.
Yeah.
But if you're basing it off a real person, that's like,
Yeah, like that's really like disgusting. Like,
I
and
think
I
maybe you should back up. And I think he did end up deleting those.
yeah, there's
And
actually a clip of somebody confronting him about it and like asked him to delete it. And he deleted it or whatever.
Is he still around? Where is that guy? Is he behind bars or something?
no,
He
he came back somewhat recently,
yeah
Yeah,
at least on Twitter.
yeah like I know he's arrested. I know he got arrested, but that wasn't for like anything
nothing
involving his
concerning like
art. It was like I think it was like assault and gun charges. I think.
I
um
think that's a rumor. I'm not sure if that's true,
Okay.
but I don't. I also don't know. So
So people was like, "Yo, Ava, why are you like supporting this Shad guy who draws like lowly pictures and stuff?" And then old messages came out from like when Ava was like on Discord and like she was basically like, "Oh, I don't this is not really important, but I guess I probably should say this too. Ava is a woman now. They transitioned like I think 2 or 3 years ago. So this is back when like Ava went by like Chris with a C. Back when they were like a male. Um, but they were talking sexual to like a one of their somebody who was like working for them, who was like an underage boy.
mm, okay.
So yeah, a lot. There's like it's like a bunch of other like small things, but that's like the gist of it. And now like a lot of stuff is like coming on to Mr. Beast because like now people are digging into Mr. Beast's past, and people are kind of like calling him out about certain things, and it's not looking good for those guys.
I mean, I doubt anything can bring Mr. Beast down at this point, but
yeah, that's gonna bring
uh,
him down, honestly.
yeah, it's rough. It's a rough time, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. I don't think anything can bring him down, but this might. Well, hey, I'll say I don't think anything can like ruin his career, but I think his career might take a hit if like the rumors or the allegations are true about him like basically like what do you call it um when you do like those like lottery things but they're like not fair or something like that.
Oh no, that's not gonna kill him at all, bro. That's at the least of his problems. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people really
Mm.
care about that stuff. Nobody really knows. Like, you don't remember most of his audience are like probably like 12 and stuff. I don't even know what that even means.
No, yeah, that's probably true. It seems like it's more so like older people who are like on social media that are kind of like not canceling him, but kind of like digging into his past, and it's kind of like okay, he's not really as perfect as like he portrays himself to be. Now I'm just kind of confused because like again, I'm not saying Mr. Beast knew Ava was like a talking to actual minors sexually, but I'm just confused as to like why Mr. Beast is acting like he didn't know any of this. If Ava and him have been friends since they were like little kids, and there is a tweet of Ava mentioning Shatman, and Mr. Beast responded to it like years back. I'm just kind of like, okay, Seduce, like you didn't know your friend was like weird. It's kind of, I don't know. I think Mr. Beast knew a little bit. Maybe not everything, but I think Mr. Beast knew a little bit of like what Ava was on.
Plausible deniability.
Could be.
Maybe like smelled something and avoided it as much as possible.
Could be. That is something I can see like a lot of
Hey,
friends doing. Like they kind of, it's kind of like they know, but like it's kind of like they see some red flags, but they don't want to really dig deep into it.
Because you're better off not knowing.
Yeah,
yeah, what you don't know won't hurt, apparently.
yeah.
So I mean, we've sort of talked about this before.
Mhm.
Um, about like sometimes it literally isn't better to know.
Yeah,
Um, in regards to what was it? It was cheating, I think.
yeah. I
Was
think so.
the
Was
like
it?
it's a terrible thing to do to cheat on your partner. It's even worse if you let yourself get caught.
Yeah.
Because it's like the cheating part, you're opening up the potential to hurt your partner, and then getting caught, you have hurt your partner.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that because like, there are some people who would rather not know if their partner cheated.
No, I wouldn't want to know all the way. Like,
Oh, I mean, I would too, but like there are a lot of people
I
who
can
like
ask them to
wouldn't know.
join.
Okay, whoa, wait, what?
What, bro? Bro, we're talking about Ava, Chris. No, the whole situation is kind of crazy. But like, um, the main issue, I honestly think is like the big problem with it is like YouTubers are like is talking about it and like Mr. Beast really doesn't have to worry until like YouTubers start to like put him into like the whole he might be the one that was like also talking to like minors and stuff. Like until he gets like connected to like talk to minors and stuff, he's not gonna like suffer at all. I don't think this is gonna do anything to him. The biggest thing is like maybe losing his Amazon Prime show, but I don't know if that's even gonna happen. So much money riding on that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I still think it's gonna like be fairly popular. I mean, Logan. We saw what Logan Paul did and how like he still has like a platform, and it's probably more popular now than he was back then. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
is
don't think anything's really gonna like it's more what is it? It's like in the past, celebrities getting in trouble could maybe at least like lose certain what was it? Certain opportunities with various companies and stuff.
mhm.
But even then, it didn't hurt them that much. But
Yeah,
like online content creators are even like as long as they can kind of tank being like sent death threats and shit like that,
mhm.
um, like mentally, I guess. As long as like they're fine with that, or like have somebody else to deal with that, then like as long as they don't do something bad enough to get kicked off of YouTube, um, like you know,
Yeah,
like what's gonna happen to them? Nothing, unless like literally something legal happens.
Yeah, his size is too big.
Yeah.
Pause. I don't know, but actually, like it's like the disrespect. Like I don't think that guy's gonna suffer much. He possibly is. He's not as big as Mr. Beast,
Mm.
but like that guy is probably gonna like come back with like thousands of viewers again. Possibly not even talk about the situation. He might address it. Hopefully he does, just because it's kind of funny. These
Mm.
situations always kind of like this year is like the year of pedophiles, man. I don't know how many of them are getting like outed, but it's just everywhere. Like a new celebrity or a new content creator is like outed as like doing something weird with a minor in their DMs for some reason, and it's just like, bro, like at this point, it's might as well like I don't think like I feel like these guys are kind of overshadowing each other.
It's the year of Cat Williams, man. He said it like early this year that everything will come to light.
Yeah, like I know some people are starting to feel bad for these guys. It's kind of crazy.
Starting to feel bad. I mean, I don't feel bad. If you was talking to him, I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there UFC online that's like feeling bad about them, which like
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
guess
mean,
they
it
can't help it to some people.
it is a mental illness, so like there is something to feel bad about. But yeah, if you like act on it, that doesn't excuse your actions. It's
Yeah.
like you can have something mentally fucked up with you, but like if you use that to hurt somebody, like you're still unless you're like, so mentally deficient that you're like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
unable, like literally unable to perceive your actions in that sort of way.
Mm.
Um, like
hmm
you can feel bad for somebody's situation and also still be like, you need to be responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
Because like I bet it sucks to like have those feelings, but like you need to find a way to not make those, make your issues other people's problems.
Yeah. I think a lot, I think a lot of these people, at least people that have been getting caught recently, I think a lot of them are just like, I mean, I'm not saying they don't have mental illness, but I think a lot of them are just predators, like just straight up, just fucked up people. Because like a lot of times, like the person will be like 16 or 17, like kind of like pushing 18, but not 18 yet, and it's kind of like, okay, come on,
Sure.
really,
At
like,
that time, at that point, they're not there. There's a different word for it, right?
yeah,
I don't remember what it is, but like they're not P, they're something, and then it's like, I guess that's just like being a bad person then, yeah, because I like technically our bodies are wired to find, like, once you're past puberty,
hmm,
it's normal to be attracted to that type of body,
yeah,
but like you need to have the, I mean, like like what I said isn't untrue still. You need to still be responsible for your actions,
yeah,
and like acting on being attracted to someone who isn't, like, listening to your monkey brain and not listening to your,
Well,
you
yeah.
know, human brain or whatever,
hmm,
um isn't like you need to be responsible for that.
yeah, yeah, like I was like, dude, like, because Ava Chris Tyson thing was happening like the past few weeks, and now just today I found out that Kai Cenat, his best friend, now there's allegations against him now, like trying to like get with a minor, and
Is
it's
that that
like,
dude I don't like?
yeah, the dude with the braids or whatever.
Right. I'm gonna assume that he's in on it, just because like I don't like him.
Yeah, that ain't me. That ain't me. That's so. Anybody knows watching it, that's not on me. But
That's me. I'll take responsibility for that.
I'm just like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. what Cat Williams like put into the world when he like said everybody's gonna get exposed, but like
Mm.
everybody's just getting caught now. Like, cause a lot of
Wait.
people, were doing it like for a while, or only did it like
Yeah, I mean,
once, and like now they're getting caught this year, which is like crazy.
I mean, it's a good thing, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. These people should be exposed.
Yeah.
I would say I don't think like content creators are that like far away from what do you call it like Hollywood and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of them have the same like I feel like content creator like on like YouTube and stuff on like Twitch and stuff now like it's become the new Hollywood. So people are finding different avenues to talk to like you know minors, which is once they get
And it's
popular,
easy.
you know, yes, it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like parents, like honestly, a lot of these kids nowadays, bro, are like, you know, they're like tablet babies. So a lot of them have like tablets in their hand when they're born and stuff. So it's like a lot of them just always on the internet, like 24/7. No one monitors what they're watching, bro. So it's like, you know, it's super easy for these guys to get access to them. These kids watch their videos. They get attracted to the personality that is online, and you know, it's just it's kind of just easy for these guys. It's actually probably a lot easier than Hollywood, to be honest. There's some content creators might be doing worse stuff, or might end up doing worse stuff, I guess, in the future.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody in chat. Castronaut 1. Let's see.
Hello.
I feel like we
Is
should.
it?
I'm not just call him Cat. I feel like we should maybe give them some leeway. It depends on who you're talking about. If it's just allegations with no proof, then like innocent until proven guilty. But a lot of these people, like, there's proof that they were just being like weirdos, just like creeps. So like at that point, I'm just like, nah, they can go somewhere.
Wait, where? How do you see that in the chat?
My Discord. I mean, not Discord, but in Twitch.
Actually, I think I ended up closing that. I needed to open yours again. I
But
try and keep it open.
yeah, like
ChocolateSnax.
I knew. Oh yeah, we actually did. I hadn't watched the Moist Critical and Sneeko beef. But I saw like a clip of it or whatever. Like the main thing I saw was like the clip that went viral of
Where is he, bro? You can't bring up chat for something, right?
So for people who don't know, for people who don't know, Moist Critical or Penguin Zero, he had a debate with Sneeko. If you don't know who Sneeko is, then like, I mean, it's not really like, I mean, he's like red pill. I don't know how do you explain Sneeko? Yeah, how do you explain Sneeko?
Garbage human. Like trash.
Yeah, like well, I don't know if he's even still Muslim or not. I don't know what religion he practices now.
He practices hypocriticism.
Who does?
Sneeko.
Sneeko, oh yeah.
But him and Moist Critical had a debate on I don't know what the main topic was, but it seems like they were talking about things like age of consent, children getting married, you know. And it seems like age of consent was like the main thing. And a lot of people said Sneeko beat Moist Critical in the debate. He actually beat him.
Surprisingly, they're not super wrong. As much as I love Charlie, bro, I can't, bro. In this argument, like, to be fair, he did say he did not know it was going to be a debate type of thing, so he did not prepare.
Yeah.
Holy hell, he made Sneeko looks like kind of like Sneeko has the most crazy crazy, you know.
Yeah.
You know, opinions, but geez, Moist Critical just didn't argue very well. It kind of, honestly, we talked about this a little bit ago, me and you. How forget what the exact conversation was, but it was like I forgot what it was actually. Goddamn, but it was something about to do with like, you know, this situation with age of consent and stuff, and like how the law makes people believe it should be a certain like age and stuff. And Morse Critical did not argue that very well. He kind of made it seem like everything he bases the morals off of was because of the law.
Yeah. Cat,
There,
to answer your question real quick, or it should probably be what it is right now. I mean, 18. I would say 18 for like everything. Even the states that have like 17 and 16, I think they all should be 18. But that's also a weird ass question. Like how you worded that. That's a weird ass question. I couldn't even cap.
The way like yeah.
I personally haven't decided where I think it should go, just because I haven't done enough research into which parts of the brain have developed to the point of being appropriate, and also factoring in like life experience, I guess. So I'm not.
Cat, you good? I was just like I
haven't
don't know,
had
hate
the
towards
time or
you.
energy to like look into it
just funny.
specifically. Like
Right.
it's a safe bet to go higher, obviously,
Yeah.
but it feels a little absurd to say 24.
Yeah. Like my thing is that like I honestly feel like the weird thing about the law is that like you have things like you can't drink until you're 21, can't smoke until it was 18, but I think is it 21 now to smoke now?
It's 21. It's 21. Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm
know.
not sure.
I know. Growing up, it was 18. You had to
Yeah,
be 18 to
it
smoke.
used to be
Yeah.
18, and then the second I turned, well, no, actually, I was already 21. No, wait, I was already 21. So I guess it didn't really matter when they wait. I think it was already 21 when they changed it, so I'm cool.
Like I think these all should be
thought
like the same. I think these all should be at the same age. I feel like with all of these, you're making like a decision that possibly could affect like your life, depending on like
Yeah.
how much you intake.
That is something I agree with, is that I think it should be tied like all together and also tied to military service.
Yeah.
All of that, like it all should, if you are considered an adult, all of that should be available to you.
Yeah. Like, say somebody.
And
what
then,
the fuck?
as far because this specific one has to be like a relative thing.
Mm-hmm.
It involves more than one person. I would say that there should be a caveat with age of consent as far as like age gap. Like, there should be like an upper cap to where it doesn't matter how old your partner is.
Mm-hmm.
But there should be like a gray area in the middle for like if you're only 1, 2 or 3 years apart.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I think it is fine to have like a 17 and a 19-year-old. That's like,
yeah. Well, I mean, there is though. Like, there is like in most states.
in some state, it's not everywhere though, and it's like weird that that's the thing.
I thought like
most states it's like a
Romeo
and
Juliet.
Juliet, yeah. Which I like. It's
That's
usually
a weird
like
name for that law too. I don't like
it
that.
is.
I don't know why it's like that. Honestly, I don't know if Romeo and Juliet was like 3 years apart or some shit. But it is like you like what you said. I mean 17, 19 in my opinion are the same age. But like I never thought that was really. I know like I don't know. People always make it seem like once you hit 18, you're everyone that you like automatically gotta be 18 and over, and it's just not how the brain works. Like people don't really change who they're attracted to until they like start to experience like more like more honestly, and certain side experience more like stuff outside, like you know, like more maturity, like okay. So for example, if you're just because like most guys are considered to be very immature, like until they're like 25, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like everyone they're attracted to is gonna be 25 plus just because they're 20 or just because they're like in their 20s or you know like 20 plus or some crap like that, you know. It's
Hmm.
just not how it works. Like like just like maturity, it takes a very long time for people to change who they're interested in. And like I feel like a lot of people always look over that. And there's one of the reason why the whole pedoph like the whole like PDF files like conversations always get kind of muddy because like with this conversation with Most Critical had with Sneeko, which I think Most Critical just didn't like argue very well, is like he didn't really give a good reason why what Sneeko was saying was like wrong, I guess. He was just saying it's bad, and people shouldn't do this. And it's like
Yeah,
that's not really a good argument.
that
Like
discussion is incredibly driven, like by anyone. It's incredibly driven by emotion because
yeah,
it you know, there's a good reason for that to, elicit strong emotions, obviously, but when you're creating laws, you gotta think like you need a philosopher, I guess. You need someone who will look into the actual thought processes of why a certain thing is a certain way, and
yeah,
like look at the biology and look at the development and look at the you need to look at all of it and like not just be like this is bad because it elicits an internal icky feeling in me immediately. Like
which is
Yeah.
that
yeah,
doesn't
like
work. That's how you get laws against like gay people and stuff cuz that also elicits a bad feeling in certain people.
Hmm.
Like you can't just go off of that. You need to, you need to give a real reason.
Yeah.
and like so like they so realistically the entire debate was like why is it bad or why is it like maturity should be the sign, which is that's also a really dumb argument because like I think sneaker argument is like once they hit puberty or some shit, that's when you should. But it's like puberty is different for everyone, and it's just like, bro, it's like that's super muddy. It's like, and also like like who will be the one that to decide whether or not someone is like hitting puberty enough, and that means they get a green card to go mess with people that's above like 18 and stuff. This sounds weird, but so that his they're both their arguments were really bad, but like it just seems like Maurice was just a little bit like I know he wasn't going there for a debate, but knowing
That is a little bit
Sneeko,
underhanded is to like
yeah.
start a debate when like I don't know why he was coming on to talk to Sneeko anyway. That seems
So apparently he didn't know it was gonna be live streamed and stuff, and he thought it was gonna be a conversation because Sneeko was talking about how he wasn't talking about the Chris Ava Tyson situation or whatever. So or Ava Tyson, whatever situation. And so his whole thing was like kind of to like set everything straight with Sneeko, kind of type of thing in the conversation. He didn't know it was gonna be a debate or anything, or and also live streamed until like an hour, like 40 minutes in, he realized they're being streamed. And then so that's another thing Sneeko did that was kind of sneaky. Which I don't know if Sneeko did it like intentionally to be sneaky or Sneeko kind of just thought obviously it's gonna be a debate. I mean live streamed, I mean. I don't know, but
that seems that seems like
yeah,
he deliberately did it in my opinion, but that's
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like you know, but either way, it was like that type of stuff. But like once they started getting to the point where it's like it was kind of like obviously like Nico was asking question that was like gotcha question where it's like okay, this guy is definitely is trying to debate. So I feel like like Moise probably shouldn't like if I was Moist, I probably wouldn't answer all those questions, some of those questions, or probably would have been like, "All right, bro, what are you trying to turn into a debate or something?"
when
Because
did he
I'm not
realize
gonna
he was on live stream?
like an hour and 40 minutes in, and I think they was talking for like almost 2 hours, like a little bit over, like almost 2 hours, like a little bit over, or maybe a little
Okay,
bit
so
over.
yeah,
No, oh, a little bit over 2 hours.
that's super underhanded.
Yeah, super
That's like
underrated.
it's like and I think the only reason Moist Critical would have like stayed on like he's probably trying to salvage the shit after like, you know what I mean? Like, after realizing he, like, was, basically on and probably not doing that well in the conversation,
Yeah.
I imagine, like, he was trying to, like, salvage something instead of just, like, cutting it off, and I mean, I guess that could kinda be seen as running away and would also make his points look weaker.
Yeah.
So it's like that just put him in a bad situation and is, like, really unfair.
Yeah, that whole thing happened, and then so they're talking and stuff, and about the whole situation. But I mean, about the whole like age of consent. If I want to play get devil's advocate, I could easily be like, I don't know. Maybe I might be too debate brain. So like, I feel like maybe I was like, if I was in that situation, I'd so easy be like, all right, bro, I know what you're trying to do. Like, just no, I'm not doing that shit. If I didn't want to debate him on that stuff. But
Yeah.
then eventually the conversation derails kind of into like, should trans people or should kids be able to transition at the age of like under, I guess, like, underage, I guess, like, so I guess under 18 and stuff like that. And Moist Critical did what every popular streamer does, is agree to it as long as if both parties are as long as the kid and the parents are consenting to having it done. And the problem with that argument is that previously he legit said like minors can consent to certain things, like, relationship with an older person. Realistically, he pretty much used the same arguments Nico used. Obviously the situations are different, but the problem is when you use the same argument somebody else used in like a conversation, like especially like Nico, they're gonna
Mhm.
look at it and be like, because they don't see much difference between being transgender and being like a PDF file. They don't see much difference. Actually, probably see PDF file as more like, you know, uh, like human, I guess, than being trans. So if you're gonna use the same argument that he used and just use it for your benefit, it does not look good. And also,
Dude, what
a lot of
dude,
people, even some trans people, are kind of
what
against
the
the
heck is going
idea
on in my
or
chat?
having a minor
I feel like I know who Cat is
transition.
now.
Who is the heck?
Uh Anji Hub. I'm just shortening everybody's name down in the chat. I'm just gonna call
Anji?
this person Anji. Okay.
Okay, Angie, yeah, Angie is my friend. So
Is it?
I honestly
Oh,
told her that I was gonna stream,
It's
but
Angie. My fault. My fault. I said Anji. My
no,
bad.
I think it's Angie, to be honest.
I
My,
do kind of want to ask, like, what exactly do they mean by let a kid transition? Like,
that kid's
Like
transition.
I think it's about going like going through
You guys gotta
what they call it,
chill. Oh my
hormone therapy, and like
god.
possibly surgery.
So taking HRT and or doing HRT, and then yeah, and then uh
I
getting going
think
to do surgery.
they can take hormone blockers and,
Oh,
like, delay
blockers. Yeah.
things, but that's not, like, anything that's permanent.
Don't.
Anything that's permanent, I believe they have to wait until they're 18.
Yeah, but I do think
No, I think Sneeko
I
was
have to
talking
fact
about
check
whether or
it,
not.
but I
I think
do think
Sneeko was
hormone
talking about
blockers.
whether or not it should be okay, like if they were to do it. Like, so Sneeko argument is legit. Like, so he think the age of consent should be like non-existent, pretty much. It should be
Okay.
it should be based on maturity. Um, and
Um,
his whole argument is that because his whole argument is because if the father for some reason it had to be if the father was consenting to their kid, and if the
So
daughter or son were consenting to being with the person, then they should be allowed to date whoever they want or date someone that's like,
I'm gonna
of
go with
age,
no. It's
over age.
especially weird that he said father specifically.
Yeah, he don't know because the only thing
Like,
he's
you
a
want to
yeah,
do the
remember.
Bible thing where you're, like, giving away your child then.
Yeah,
Okay. You're a fucking
but he's still thinks, so that's like his argument pretty much, and he thinks like as long as the child is mature enough, like
mhm.
Yeah, pretty much a man leaves the
Okay.
house apparently. As long as the father mature enough,
Angie
not
wants to
the father.
join.
If the kid is too mature, no. If long as the kid is mature enough, they
Wait,
should be
what did
like,
you say?
okay, no, no, don't, bro, no, bro. You be like her, John, bro. It's automatically you're gonna get banned. Um,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, so that's like his whole thing. Um, but he did ask Charlie, you know, like how did he feel about if a kid wanted to go, or if a kid went to the doctor, and they wanted to chop their private area off.
They
Where was that?
don't let them do
They
that.
yeah, they don't let them do it, but he was like, should they be allowed to do it? Pretty much.
No,
If the parents consent to it, the doctor consent to it, and the kids consent to it.
not
And
unless.
most critical said yes, they should. And the problem with, and then it's like, bro, are you that cooked, bro? There's no reason. There's no, you don't have to concede to that like argument just because you want to look. I don't know what was his whole, what's the whole reason for him to do it, like saying that they should, um, like,
I'm not sure. I mean, there are like niche cases where like if surgery has already been done, because there are like there's actually like a surprising amount of cases with like being born with like genitals that don't match either, like specifically, and then it's
Interesting.
common
Okay.
practice to like it's a common practice to reconstruct whatever they've got down there.
Mutilate.
Yeah, reconstruct whatever into like one or the other, basically.
Dude, the
And then
chats
that
have like
ends
their
up
own
kind of fucking
conversation.
things
What the
up
fuck is going
later
on?
on in life, or at least it can. So
yeah,
like maybe there's a case for
we're not
that,
talking about
but
women's
like
gender.
that's like the only situation I can think of to want to like allow permanent, permanent changes, I guess, before like 18.
Hmm.
Um, because I mean, like, you know, circumcision. That like
Yeah.
Yep.
that's like
So
that's fucked up, right? Like cutting off part of your child's penis.
I think the only reason why that's allowed though, like
It's
are like
religious reasons and it's
yeah, and it's
traditional.
been around for like so long where like people don't even like
Yeah,
morally see it as wrong.
but look at it now. Like look at it without that. It's pretty fucked up, and I think it probably shouldn't be allowed.
Oh no, definitely not. Well, you know what? Yeah, it probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
pretty,
take a
it's
firm
pretty,
stance. Like that shouldn't be
it's pretty
allowed.
weird.
Unless there's gonna be legitimate health problems, I think you probably shouldn't do anything with a baby's genitals. Like as far as surgery goes, unless it's gonna cause like they literally can't urinate or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
At least with
Okay,
being circumcised, like there's like health
it come out
benefits.
people.
But
I don't agree with that, but whatever.
I mean, I'm on like an official like website, but
Yeah,
No, there is
it's
some.
like
I
keeping
think
clean, and that's it. But
there's
like,
something like that.
just teach them to clean better. You don't need to cut off a
I
piece
mean,
of
it's
flesh.
not keeping.
That
See, it's like STDs and
I mean,
UTIs and stuff.
yeah, but like that's still like cleanliness. You don't. I'm sorry, no, I don't.
I mean, it's not being. I mean, STDs not. You don't get STDs from just like being dirty, but
Bro, cat is insane, bro. Astronaut, bro. I don't know
I mean,
for real
what do you say?
that is that is like we're stopping at 21-year-old from marrying a 15-year-old if everyone consent.
I don't understand what you. I'm saying circumcision is bad.
I know, but I'm saying like you guys are like. It's not like y'all
No,
comparing
about
it to
this
like.
person.
I know. I was saying you guys. It's not like you guys are like comparing to like the turn like being trans thing. I don't know if there's any health benefits to like going through that stuff at a younger age.
It makes it a lot easier to like have the changes be more normalized, I guess. But like surgery wise, there isn't. But like the hormone thing,
My freaking
it does make it a lot easier to, I guess, the word is pass as like whatever you choose. Um, and that's kind of what like they don't they take the blockers and then that like just delays puberty basically. Um, and like whatever they end up deciding after, uh informed there like I don't remember what it's called. Basically just like being informed up until the point that you're able to legally make that decision on your own, then you can decide what you want to do with your hormones, and it basically doesn't it doesn't affect anything long term.
Okay.
bro.
I don't know what's going on in the chat. They're some like I'm not even reading it. I'm not reading it because like they're just saying like this random shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
you
don't know
gotta
what's going on with I don't know
you gotta
what
make me a
Cat was
make
saying
me a
with
mod. Make me a mod.
I mean, I already know who these two people are in the chat, which is why I'm
Make me
not
a mod.
which is why I'm not reading this shit.
Make me a mod.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
You
Who?
know they two of them are?
I know both of them are.
Both?
Who?
Don't play
Someone you
dumb.
actually
Don't play dumb.
I know who one of them is. I said one of them.
Yeah.
You know the other one is?
I'm not
That's
gonna say it on
crazy.
stream, but yeah,
like people you know in real life.
yeah.
You definitely don't know who the other one
I
is in
think
real
so.
life.
I think
I would
so.
say you definitely don't know who Cat is in real life.
By the way,
You definitely don't know who Cat is in real life. You know
I'm looking.
Anji.
I'm like looking at like what they say when they say it when we're talking, and
No,
like
you
how
definitely
they're
know
saying
Anji.
it, and I'm like, okay, I think I know who that is.
You
Okay, so they're
definitely
basically trolling.
I
you
think
definitely know
so.
Anji is. She's trolling
Okay.
me. But okay. No, but yeah, this you got the clip
Or
with us and
personal
everything.
beliefs.
Okay.
Do you think
Yeah, it's like a little. I was trying to find like the actual video of the
Clearly.
debate itself, but I don't think it's on
Well,
YouTube.
you're not gonna find any. Well, you can find an entire debate possibly on YouTube. You're not gonna find like if you want to find like, clips and stuff.
He looks fucked up right there.
This is like okay. No, actually, you played this part.
Yeah.
You go back a little bit.
And once again,
Like
yeah,
go back
it's
like 10 seconds. This video. So this is where Sneeko gets his whole argument from, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, he's been riding
Wait, what the
the
fuck?
anti-age of consent
Yeah, right.
wave for quite some time now.
it's just because we have a
Okay,
different
I think I
idea
have
of
the
what it means
music.
to be a child, which can be tracked
Yeah.
historically. The general
You're not
principle in
listening.
Islam is, you know, you can do what you kind of
Why
want,
do you,
so long
why do
as
you watch this?
I'm not going to say you can do what you want so long as you harm it. You can marry whomever you want to marry, so long as it doesn't cause them harm, physical and psychological. And once again, yeah, is very relative.
And so Charlie kind of questioned him
I should
about his
probably
beliefs here, asking him
hang
if
on.
a
Wait, why is it-
21-year-old should be
Is it muted?
No, it's not muted.
It's muted for me.
Hold on. Let me see.
No, it's muted for me. I think. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, so Andrew, you used to be wild then, like.
Yeah, I
Cause like,
just wow.
I'm looking at the chat. I'm like, yo, yeah, you cannot be.
That's why I told you not to
cannot
allow
be
her
in the stream.
into
The shit you
don't allow her
say.
into don't allow her into the stream, bro. You're gonna get banned, bro. You're gonna
As
get
you
banned,
guys know,
bro.
he's been riding the anti-age of consent wave for quite some time now.
It's
Kat,
just because we
you
have a different
actually-
idea of what it means to be a child, which can be tracked historically. The general principle in Islam is, you know, you
They
can do what
dress
you kind of
these days,
want, so
and
long
that's
as
kind of crazy.
I'm not going to say you can do what you want so long as you harm it. You can marry whomever you want to marry, so long as it doesn't cause them harm, physical and psychological. And once again, yeah, is very relative.
And so Charlie kind of questioned him about his beliefs here, asking him if a 21-year-old should be able to marry a 15-year-old. And you'll never believe what he has to say.
Cat, yeah,
I'm talking
I can't
about
let
your
you in
personal
here either.
beliefs?
You
Do
saying some
you
wild
think
shit.
do you think someone in their 20s should be able to marry a 15 or 16-year-old?
So should someone who's about to graduate college be able to marry someone who's just entering high school? Like last year, they were running around on that middle school playground.
I personally wouldn't do it. I don't know many people who would do it. the maturity for people in the teenagers in the West is getting much worse. But there are
We're talking globally. Let's just talk globally. Like, do you think it is okay for, and I'm not talking about just you specifically anymore, anyone, do you think it's okay for anyone in their 20s, an adult, to marry a 15 or 16-year-old?
a 21-year-old, if there was a marriage where the father consented and the daughter consented, and it was both good on both families and they wanted to do it, why am I going to get involved? Why should we get the government involved?
Well, at that point, that's almost like arguing, well, why should we have any laws at all? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a
That's
big
really
fan of the...
icky, hearing him say that.
Yeah,
Specifically the father thing, like, that's really fucking gross.
yeah, like, you know, he's probably red pill, so you know, it's like the whole man of the house type shit.
It's, like, deep in there. Ugh.
Cat, I think
Yeah.
Vincent's talking about how like only mentioning the father, not the parents. Like not saying the parents, you're saying the father. Like the father owns the daughter.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like, that's a weird, like, ownership thing that I really don't like.
Yeah, like that's weird. Like the age of like these like debates are like very weird because like depending on if you're talking globally or just like in your country, and then like if you're talking about just morally or just like laws, it's like a conversation that can like really never end, or a debate that will like never end. Because like there's like so many different components to like why it should be this age or this age.
I guess the thing should be, we should aim for good enough, which I guess, like, 18 kind of counts as good enough, but, like, it's still, like, we should aim for good enough and then aim to improve.
Yeah,
Like, find something that works okay, and then, like, tweak it until it gets better and better, which, I mean, like, that's not what we're doing right now, but, you know.
yeah. Like, and again, I do think it's like a moral thing, but also just like you know us growing up in like the time we grew up. Because like I do think it's like nasty for somebody in their 20s to like date somebody who's 16, but like that shit was happening a lot back like during like my grandparents like days and shit, my uncles and aunts like during their days. Not saying it makes it good, but like it's just interesting how different our minds are now compared to like back then, with nobody like would bat an eye.
Many people still buy the eye
I
about
mean,
that, to be honest.
we also had segregation. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, true. Definitely true. I wonder
Should bring it back.
what we do now is going to be looked back on like 30, 40 years into the future, and they're going to be like, yo, that's fucking disgusting.
What do we do now, honestly? That's like, I think we're pretty like.
I mean, there's a lot of things that people are attempting to do currently politically that's really gross, but I don't really want to get into that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, cat, you're trolling. Oh, yeah, you know what? You might
What
not
did
be.
they say?
You might not
What
be.
did they say?
They said, I think segregation was fine though in some special cases.
Yeah. Okay.
They're like again,
Special cases.
they're trolling, or
Not a bad.
if Cat is the person I think they are, they're trying to bait me
It's
into
definitely not.
responding.
Okay, wait. Actually, I do want to know who do you think it is.
But I don't know.
You really don't know the
I
person.
don't think I know who Cat is,
You-
but like the way the way they're talking is like
no,
very similar
wait,
to like somebody I know.
no. Wait. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay, no, come on, man,
I think it's
come on, man.
Okay.
okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah, see, like, oh wow, interesting. Interesting.
Bro, that had nothing to do.
Okay,
Yo,
do you know?
this is-
Okay,
I know. Okay, I know who they are, but I didn't know they're gonna be this weird. They wanted to watch it, but they're so. Bro, why are they so weird, bro?
Yeah, because like I mean, I knew if I didn't know them, they're somehow associated with you.
Bro, you guys are trolling so hard, bro. It make me cringe. Oh my god, bro. No, I know they are. They're my friends. Bro, I
But
can't say they're my friends. I got a breaking character. I can't say they're my friends.
well,
They're people I
you
know.
already said it. So I mean, in
I
4K,
can't say it. They're breaking character.
it's been
They're being weird.
recorded.
They're being weird.
But like no, but yeah, like it's like a weird and like just like a dumb debate to have. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying you can't like have
Bro,
the conversation because I do with people sometimes, but like to have like a online debate about it is just like it's not going to solve anything. Especially with somebody like Sneeko, who like you can't change his mind.
I mean, he might change his own mind.
Oh yeah, no, he's done that a lot.
Be a
Does
hypocrite.
expose him as a creep to more people.
True.
Sneeko, I don't think Sneeko actually really. I don't think Sneeko is actually.
Because some people, this might be the first time they're seeing him have this conversation. This, for me, is like maybe like the third or fourth. I remember when he was debating Destiny.
Yeah.
I had no idea what he was talking about. He tried that like 2 or 3 times, and then Destiny was like, you know what, this dude is just not listening.
Yeah, like I know the whole thing with Sneeko, like the whole Sneeko is a PDF file. I know the allegations came up when he defended the movie Cuties.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That was not like he had some. I would say this when I heard him like give his like thoughts on it and kind of like debate people on it. He had some points that I was like I agree with that, but at the same time I don't agree with like your overall like the overall message that like you think that like it was done well, executed well.
Yeah, it was done really, really poorly. But I mean, the message was I guess it's something.
Sounds like Cat's living a happy life, being a man in a household.
Cat.
How's that feel?
Yeah, Cat is fucking capping because Lauren is my girl.
She's a man in a household. She's like the man. She's like the wife of the house. She's like a stay at home. Like a stay at home parent or something.
Nah, he just jealous because Lauren's with me. But no. I don't know. Moist Critical, honestly, probably should have just left like everything kind of just like this whole conversation alone. But yeah, I wouldn't jump into this conversation with Sneeko ever, knowing that guy. Dude, this game is just so freaking stupid.
Yeah.
Turn this off.
Well, a lot of people are saying like that was the reason why he was quitting YouTube or whatever.
Also, he's not quitting YouTube. I don't know where that came from. I guess a lot of people ran with the whole idea of him, which is kind of crazy because his podcast is like popular, but it's not like that popular to the point where it's like if he said he's going to leave his podcast, I would not expect people to think he's going to leave YouTube or the internet in general.
Yeah.
He's not leaving YouTube or anything. He legit just left the podcast. It's only because he wants to be off the internet a little bit more. Like he don't want to spend too much time on the internet because apparently he's like chronically online.
I mean, it makes sense. Like uploads like 2, but maybe sometimes 3 videos a day actually. And he also like live streams late at night, giving away money.
Yeah.
Definitely need to take a break.
He's been on that grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to take a break.
I mean, I know if I was him, I would. Shoot.
I don't think I would let. No, you know what? Never mind.
Because like Moist Critical, he's kind of like in that realm of like Corey X Kenshin, D'Angelo Wallace, Grade A Under A, where they can like stop uploading for like months and like just come back like nothing happened and still get
Grade
like, a lot
A
of
Under
views.
A. I don't know. You might want to tweak that list.
Oh, he's not getting views.
Oh, actually, let me check that. But
I
he's
think he's getting
definitely
decent
taken
views.
a dive off the cliff.
Oh, damn.
He's getting decent views, right? Like still in the hundred
Let me
thousands.
let me see the views though.
I know his topics are like interesting, but they're like different than like what he
Yeah,
used to do.
they lose like 40%, maybe. They're not 40, maybe 40%.
Oh, he's still
But
making videos. Actually,
he's
wow.
still making videos. But
Yeah.
he's
Oh
got decent
no.
views. No, he actually makes some like similar, like getting like similar views actually that he used to. Like I feel like they're gonna get all the millions by like next month. Some of these videos. Well, maybe not next
He
month.
used to get mill.
Wait, Angie, you play Overwatch? Dude, that's fucking disgusting.
No, she does not. Why?
That's not like that. Like
No,
that's. I mean, I don't know what's worse, playing Overwatch or Apex. I don't know which one's worse. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Apex is not that bad now.
It's not, but a lot of people play Overwatch. Talk about Overwatch more than Apex.
Apex is in the middle of being like in controversy with like the whole you know battle pass shit. But like
Yeah.
people are gonna come back on season 22. Like I'll probably be back on that season too for like a couple of days and probably leave again. I'm
Yeah.
not.
You know what it is though, Overwatch? Every time a new character comes out, people hop back on the game for the new
There's a new
character. Yeah, some astronaut chick.
Okay. But
That's I don't know how Overwatch still has like concurrent players. That's crazy.
it's a popular game.
It
I
is, but
remember
like
it took the
Jesus.
world by storm when it came out and all that. But yeah, I don't know if I can say. Can I say that word on Twitch? I mean, Twitch is so like. I'm not.
Like I'm a small like
Twitch is so.
I don't get a lot of views, so I don't think like nobody's watching this shit. But like if they are, just in case, just watch what you say, which is why I'm not letting Angie on.
She's gonna get you banned, bro. Hell no. I got like. I don't
But
know how
yeah,
much
like
longer.
let's see. Now I was gonna
I don't know how much longer.
I didn't know if Kyle would get on or not. I was gonna
Yeah, I don't
do
think he is.
Deadman Wolverine review. I didn't know
Deadman, what the
Deadman
fuck?
Deadpool, my fault. Fuck.
What the
Deadman
fuck are you talking
Deadpool.
about?
I mean, Deadman's a character.
Deadman,
He's a comic book character. Okay.
bro.
Both got dead in the name, and Deadpool like can't die, so
I'm not. I'm not.
But I mean, Dead Man's already dead.
Yeah, but I mean, Deadpool like he died in the comic books. He was like with death, you know. So it's like you can stretch and like somehow find a connection. But
Well, wait. If we talk about this movie, are we going with spoilers or not?
well, that's why I was probably gonna do spoiler free because like people are in the chat, so like I'm probably spoiler free.
I mean, it'd be kind of early to talk about it with spoilers anyway.
True.
Considering that the movie came out like last week.
True, but I feel like if you're a Deadpool fan, you probably already saw the movie, like first, second week.
Seen it. Surprisingly, not many people have seen it.
I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I love the movies. It's actually like.
Angie, I probably play games that you don't even play.
What is it?
She asked what games do we play? If you play Overwatch, okay, I'm hating.
She does not.
I play mostly. I used to play Apex. I play mostly like fighting games now. Oh, I play Valorant too now, since it's on console. Valorant's fun.
Okay.
That shit's fun. Like, Anthony and Cat. But to be fair, I will say this though, I don't know if people get this like when they play on PC or not, but like motherfuckers keep on disconnecting. Like
Bro, shut
5 minutes in the game.
Blame Vanguard.
That's Vanguard.
You said who?
Vanguard. The anti-cheat.
Let me see. Is,
I
is
say add him
Vanguard?
to the call.
No.
I say add him. If we're voting.
Add who in the call?
Angie.
Right. No, because she's not Twitch trained yet. Until she's Twitch trained, I will no.
He said Twitch trained. That's crazy. What is she, a
What is the
dog?
Twitch training? I didn't take that.
There's like because there's terms of service, and I know Angie, and she has not Twitch,
Uncensored?
not Twitch personality.
Or let's think worst case scenario. You get banned. What are we losing here?
Like a couple of days.
It depends. If I'm permanently
Like
banned,
both
I'm
days.
losing like. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of ban. If I'm
You
like,
should stream on Kick. Honestly, considering the
fuck
way
Kick.
the stuff your topics you talk about, you should stream on Kick.
Dude,
Because
Kick-
because like
Okay,
I honestly,
Motivation.
to be fair,
get banned.
if I had a stronger computer, I'll stream to like Kick, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time.
no, because like the thing is like Twitch is not like the like when I was streaming on Twitch for like the podcast and stuff, I was realized like Twitch is not a good place for podcasts like that. Like it's okay, but it's not the best. Like Twitch is legit is just a gaming platform. Not really. It's gaming in like hot tub platform. You want to like honestly, realistically, if you kind of just want to like do stuff like that, like honestly, you possibly could be like go the route of freaking settling this like a hot tub stream and then put a hot tub in one of the backgrounds or some shit, and then maybe it could be another the adult like area, so you could probably say anything.
Probably, yeah. No, that is like the one thing about Kick that you can pretty much say anything.
But I actually would do a hot tub.
I just don't want to be associated with Kick. But if like that would get if it would guarantee like viewers and shit, then like I wouldn't care.
Is that the place that all the red pillars ran off to?
Not really.
Kick
is kind of one of those things where it's like
Kick
it just
is
have
more-
a lot of the bad. It have like a lot of like quote unquote bad boys on there. People who pretty much got banned off of Twitch pretty much went to Kick. Or
Kick
people
is-
who like who just want to stream wherever they want.
Yeah.
We can be the next ones.
Would
Add
know-
him to the call.
Kick is like the website where you go to like do illegal shit and not get banned.
No, you don't do illegal shit on there.
Dude, it's full of like degenerates doing illegal shit on Kick, and they still haven't gotten banned yet.
No, there's like some bad people on Kick, but like you gotta remember, like, bro. I mean, come on. Twitch has PDF files now. Look at all these guys.
Yeah, we got Heel Mike and Zerka.
Yeah.
Zerka is a character.
Yo, Kat, did I miss something in the chat? What does you mastering martial arts when you were 15 have to do with anything? I'm so
And him too.
confused.
Cat actually is kind of safe, I think. To be fair, kind of in real life. He's actually not in real life, but I kind of
I don't know.
I know him. He's kind of safe. I enjoy
It's 10:30. It's prime time
bro.
right now. Come on.
I mean, even though y'all saying like some random shit in the chat, I appreciate the view, like the viewers, like. But
No, they don't mean any harm. They're just coming here to.
No, yeah, I know.
Destroy my character. Show my character.
Well, yeah, because like you
background.
because you say you're friends with them, so like now whatever they say, it's on you.
Uh-huh.
So if one of them is like, "Yo, I think Ava Chris Tyson had a point," then like that's on you.
That's not that bad, to be fair.
Okay.
That's not that bad. That's like actually kind of like I can see an argument made for that, possibly, maybe not. If you can make a really good argument, I think honestly, well, that might be. Wait, I'm gonna get myself canceled.
Yeah, so watch what you say.
Bro, I'm gonna get myself canceled. Like that.
Go down the uncancelable route.
On the
Just
cancel
continue
overall,
to be
yeah.
crazy.
Just continue to be crazy. Yeah, I mean, right now
I
I only
mean,
have a career anyway,
people,
so
people. Well, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
if
say
you can make a
people,
good, if you can make a good debate argument or argument,
but you two already
I'll
know that
consider
like
your
when
opinion.
we was doing the actual podcast like years ago,
Yeah.
I was way more uncensored. I was saying some like wild shit.
Well, now you know
Like,
why I had to censor stuff, because Twitch is not the best place. Like, honestly, I mean, YouTube is pretty bad too for podcasts, but it's like a little bit better,
yeah,
I think. I don't think YouTube's as well, I don't know. YouTube is like try to be PG with a lot of stuff.
is that a lot? 8K
What?
on Snapchat, is that a lot?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
I don't have
bro,
a
she
Snapchat.
just
8K
actually speaking
what?
of
Also, I don't know if I want people from your Snapchat like on
Snap
followers,
here.
score
yeah.
or views
Cause they would
Honestly,
per
wait.
snap?
That's not that bad. I mean, I think that's like
Viewers are
followers
viewers.
or something like that. Yeah, they're viewers.
No, viewers are
Viewers,
viewers, but like,
chatters can't. I don't think chatters can get a Twitch stream banned anymore, unless they can't get a Twitch stream banned anymore. So you honestly, if you have views, it's
Which
whatever.
Twitch
okay,
isn't doing nothing.
okay.
They're not.
So last thing I need is for me to say something like,
You just can't.
and then
If you
people in the
like,
chat
bro, if
get
somebody said,
pissed.
yeah, that's whatever.
Are they running the audio through like a audio to
Like a,
text and then
like an AI type of thing.
detecting? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's YouTube you're thinking of. YouTube does
Are they
that.
doing that for every stream? That's a lot of processing power right there. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
No, if Twitch was doing that, I would not ever get banned. At that point, you can say pretty much whatever you want.
Yeah,
Those things
pretty
aren't that
much.
good.
Jesus. Okay, 23K on Snapchat.
I'm not even looking at chat
Like,
anymore because I'm in the game.
23,000 friends, followers.
like they're
I don't
saying
know what
that.
that means.
Like,
Who said that?
I don't have a Snapchat, so I don't really know like what that means.
It's a decent amount. It's just a lot of people that wait, I don't know. I think one of them was lying, but 8,000 is like people who follow your Snap, I guess.
Okay.
It's just a decent amount. Just think of it as like other social media. But Snapchat is a little bit different because like having 8,000 is kind of like insane, I guess, because not many people are on Snapchat like that. Because it's a shitty app.
Y'all be on it though.
I be on it a little bit. I don't post
I'm still
anymore.
on
I quit.
Snapchat.
I quit posting.
Okay, sure.
Well, no, actually, I have not quit posting, but I only post like drinks I get.
Do you think there should be like a new app or website for like younger people?
For what?
Like a new app or a website for like younger people to like interact with each other.
No,
Because like
because
Instagram,
there's no reason for that.
well, because like you have things like Snapchat, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have like all these different apps or whatever. But
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people don't be on them to interact with people outside of
but
Snapchat.
the problem with that is like, bro, I think there are gonna be more adults on that than children. Imagine an app where only children can meet.
No, not
each other.
children, young people.
I think you're.
No, what the fuck?
I think when you say young people, I was thinking like I thought you were talking
I'm
about
talking
something
about
like
people
an
like
average.
I'm talking about like like early college, like early 20s, mid 20s, and like
Young adults.
yeah.
Young adults.
What
I mean,
the
what's
fuck?
the point of that? It just,
I don't know. I feel like we're in need for like something like new and fresh.
wait, for people to communicate only or post?
Well, like a little bit of both, like communicate, post. Because like I said,
Discord.
Instagram is just like posting pictures, but you don't actually interact with people. Snapchat, I don't know how Snapchat is, but
It's
like
just
you said, it's
mostly
not
post and talk to people. You can do that.
not as
kind of.
popular as it used to be.
People call it the horror app.
Twitter is just I don't know.
Twitter is just the worst app in the world. I hate Twitter.
Twitter's like for brain dead people. I mean, I'm one of them.
I only go on Twitter whenever like. Twitter's only for like Twitter's it's the only use for Twitter now is just for goon sessions. But
You-
Yo, Cat, I'm about to ban you for saying that.
what did he say?
They be on Facebook.
Manly, bro. Yeah, he's tripping. Discord though. Discord is like kind of the app for like 20-year-olds, kind of
Yeah, but
nerds, I guess.
Discord, you have to be like, but for Discord, you have to be added to something. You know what I mean? You can't just find people by typing their name in. You know what I
Are
mean?
we
Yeah, you need
adding
friends.
this person or? Because they keep asking.
It's up to you.
What?
Like, I don't have like any strikes or anything, but like, I don't know what she gonna say. So
Who? What are you talking about?
Angie, she's trying to get on.
Nah. Cat would be safe. But Angie is just. She would.
I don't know what Cat even
Nah.
is. So like,
Verdict seems no then.
No.
Angie, I met you like
I don't-
one time. So like,
Bro, my freaking gosh, this game.
yo, why? That's funny. Her nickname for you. That's funny.
Alec.
It was because everyone called me that, but when I was in Iowa. I don't
Man,
know where. I don't,
they know they didn't. What the fuck?
I don't know. No, I don't know how they started. I don't know why they started calling me that. But
I mean, like, we know what they were calling you back when we
in Iowa.
yeah.
we know. Yeah, we know what they're calling me. We all know what they're calling me. My actual street name. We can't let that get out though. Don't let my secret name get out.
See you, Angie.
What?
Angie says she's off.
Okay, good.
Damn.
Haha.
Oh shit. What you say fuck me for?
She just wants to jump in call so bad. Okay, look, here's the thing. I would be okay with her joining call only for like
So
5 minutes.
Oh gosh, she's crashing out.
She's crashing out. I know she's gonna crash out. Or like Angie wasn't here. Okay. Bro. What's the next topic, bro?
Dude.
What's the next topic, bro?
I don't even know. Hold on. Because I don't really know what's gonna be more entertaining than what we were talking about.
What's the next topic? What's more entertaining than what we were talking about before?
We're talking about just random shit. I mean, we're talking about the Sneeko thing,
Yeah.
Moist Sprinkle thing. But after that, we're talking about like some random shit.
Yeah, so what the age of the consent looking like, guys?
Yo, chill.
16? No, sorry. I take that back. I don't actually mean that.
What the fuck?
That's what Sneeko would say. Oh my god.
Yo, I'm not talking politics, Cat. Like, I don't care who wins. I'll be honest with you. I don't care who wins.
Oh, that is right. Politically, nobody honestly probably really care anymore, right?
They both
Because
seem.
Trump is going to possibly probably not going to get voted, honestly. And then you got Kamala Harris, I guess, which I don't know.
Well, they both seem like not good people. It just seems like Camilla's like better at hiding.
She's not that bad of a person. I don't really see much wrong with her, but I just don't really think she's like fit for the. I don't know how fit she is for like
I have to read up.
Without a doubt.
What'd you say?
That she's perfect for the job without a doubt.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Her call. Angie tried calling me. Oh my god, bro. All right, you know what?
Yo, Angie, you gotta chill.
I don't want to add her. Oh my
But
god, bro.
I have to like fact check this because again, like I said, I don't care about political shit, so I don't be reading up on this shit. But I did hear something about Kamala Harris, Jesus, like doing something to like get black men put in jail or something. A bunch of black men put in jail or something crazy.
True. That's not true. That's fake news.
Wait, what? Been in jail?
Let me see.
No, that was like the conviction rate for like all of California. I think something stupid like that.
What was it? Wait, what did he say?
There were like 45 arrests, 50, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Weed related.
Yeah, something to do about black men being in jail or something. Something, I don't know.
It's an inflated number. That's what it is.
Wait, I'm confused. I've never heard of this stuff.
Do you think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
What?
You exist in the context.
Oh yeah, no, I'll fight. This like whole ass articles. I ain't reading this shit. I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
firmly in the, my usual camp. I'm
Okay, if
voting
you
for anything that's not, a pile of shit
Yeah,
that we've
like
already had.
you guys want to add her, you can.
I mean, I can. If she says something anything crazy, I'll just mute her.
Okay, fine. Yeah. That's okay.
But I mean, depending on like what she's into or what she's like informed about, I don't really know
She's
how
not gonna
much
add
she's
that
gonna.
into the conversation. She lives under a
Yeah.
rock. She didn't know who Jessica Alba was.
How old is she?
Did you guys not see
21.
Hotties for Harris?
Ooh, what?
Oh, God, it's a
Megan,
Megan Thee Stallion thing.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. What did she do?
She was twerking for a
Yeah,
rally.
Nice.
yeah. Like I said, both are
Girl, we're
clowns.
cut.
Yeah.
Said both.
I not really. Like I said, I love politics. Like I really do. But this right now is super boring. The election stuff is super boring to me.
It's not to me. It's exciting. We got one
Really.
side that wants to kill trans people, and the other that wants to make college free.
Okay, that sounds kind of exciting, I guess. But like, you know,
Minnesota got a 51 fucking Senate lead, and then they
you,
made school lunch free for kids.
what's exciting when it comes to like politics? It's exciting to talk about politics in like a class of I'm more like progressive than like I am like anything else, I guess. So I'm more like left leaning. But I love playing for the right so bad. Like it's so fun playing for the right against a lot of like people who are on the left. Because bro, I swear like like when I'm in school, right? And like if I'm in like a politics class or not politics, like a social class, like sometimes we always talk about political stuff. And it's like they'll go straight on to like immediately like you have one person in the class, blue hair, probably like, I hate
Why?
Trump. Anyone who like Trump are so freaking like bad. And immediately I just want to be like, I love Trump, man. Like that guy, like it's so fun. Like it's I don't know why it's like that stuff is fun. It's just like when you're on the left, it's kind of just not that fun talking to people on the right because like it's kind of hard to get through to them. But like, and they don't really crash out too much. But when they're like on the left, they crash out, bro. You get almost canceled in school, and I really want to like test that.
Well,
I
yeah, I'll
actually
say
want
like that's the thing is that
Right.
like schools are now, especially colleges, are like extreme. Like major, unless you go to like a college that's like just straight up like a Republican type of college or whatever. A lot of people extreme left, where like if you have any like opinions that like somewhat like coincides with, like the right side, they're like, no, you can't be over here type shit.
yeah.
So it is funny seeing them like react to shit, especially when they don't know anything, but they think they do.
Well, yeah, I'm like usually in my class and stuff like that. In my classes, like a lot of my social classes and stuff, I usually was like a quiet person. But like when I talk, I usually have like a very like different like opinion. It's not super extreme or anything, but I don't like having like opinions that is mostly like there because I have some emotional like attachment to like whatever topic we're talking about or some political shit. Like I think being like emotionally involved to that stuff is kind of cringe. Like
Why blue hair though? That's like what I'm trying to figure out.
blue hair. I don't know. Isn't that like most of them have like the left people on the left? I had blue hair for a little bit, but like
Yeah, but your blue hair wasn't like their blue hair.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like their blue hair was
I
like,
bro, I gotta bro. I don't know what happened to me. I almost said something crazy. Yeah, it's not ordinary, but
but no, I know what you're saying. Like like I didn't really say much when I was in college. Well, especially because like when I was in community college, it was like way before this shit. But the college I just graduated from, like I was just like, dude, it's not worth it. Like getting into a debate with people that are like not even 20 yet
fuck, I messed
about
up.
shit they don't know anything about.
Uh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be exciting on Twitter. I love seeing Twitter react to shit.
Got
I
funny
mean, okay.
memes.
Yeah.
What's
Does
trending right now?
anyone really care who wins? Like
I do
you do care?
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah,
very much.
I do
Who do
not
you?
want another fucking 4 years of
Yeah, of
Mm.
the guy losing his hair pretty much.
Mhm.
What about you? Do you like who? Besides, you're kind of on the coin of
You talking to Legend?
like
You guys believe in
yeah,
climate
legend.
change? What?
What side of the coin you're on?
I'm very far left.
Yeah,
I want free college.
yeah.
That shit ain't gonna ever
Like
happen.
I mean, not if you don't fight for it.
I don't think
I'm
I've
There's
heard
a better
pro-choice.
chance of it happening if you fight for it than if you don't.
No, yeah, that's definitely true. But like the
And
voting is not
climate
gonna.
change.
Climate
What?
change might be, but I feel like the vote. Trump and Kamala, neither of
Am I
them are gonna
echoing?
change the.
I am echoing.
It might go down, but college not gonna be free for
How am
until
I
like
echoing?
years later.
Maybe it's not.
Down is better than
Oh,
like
I know why.
Well, no,
causing more damage.
it's miles of a difference. Biden did much for the environment, and Kamala Harris will do more.
Okay.
And it's not just her; it's the cabinet members as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, I with but yeah, something.
But
I
like I
mean,
said, I don't know anything about Kamala Harris. A lot of people hate her. I don't know why.
A lot of people hate her, but like you're gonna remember, like I don't know what side of the internet you're on, but like you're gonna see a lot of people hating on like a lot of like whatever happens on the internet, like people on the internet don't really pay attention, like on both sides of things. Like I don't really pay attention to like social media, like rhetoric when it comes to like
Funny thing is,
these people.
most people I follow are like either left or extreme left.
I think I follow most like
Like
well,
I
actually I
don't think
don't
I
follow
follow.
anyone on
I
Twitter
don't think I,
besides like never mind.
I don't think I follow anybody. I don't think I follow anybody who's like right leaning, or if they are, they don't talk about politics on Twitter, so I don't know they're right leaning. But most people I
Yeah.
follow are like, well, because most of them are like black people, like in America, so like they're mostly like progressive.
I think I'll be more interested in like the politics stuff. Okay,
Okay, hold on, let me see something.
I think I'll be more into the politics and stuff if I had like if I had actually like a social media account that talked about like that was like following people that talked about and like that stuff. I don't have a social media account on Twitter anymore. Well,
Mm.
a real one on Twitter anymore. And I don't really have a social media account like Instagram because I don't really use Instagram like that. So, and Snapchat, I don't. Nobody, obviously, it's not
TikTok got
political.
good clips of
What is
stuff.
it?
TikTok.
I don't watch TikTok either.
TikTok's good if you're not crazy.
TikTok is like brain rot.
Yo,
I know. I don't know actually. I know on the Twitch chat. Alright, you know what?
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. I did not know
bro,
that.
you're cut, bro.
That's a
Why haven't we added them yet?
that's an interesting
Okay.
combination. I haven't.
If you guys really want to add them, go ahead,
Voted
add
for
them.
Trump. Tragic.
Kamala Harris is Jamaican and Indian. That's like an interesting combination.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Like where,
we're part of
where does that happen?
Anywhere technically.
anywhere.
It just like,
Anywhere, it's
rarely happens.
possible. Yeah, remember
It's
people.
United States.
Yeah, United States.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, all I needed to see was the like even just the bullet points of what was it called, Project 2025 or some shit.
What?
Like,
Yeah, what? I don't even know
it
what
was
this even about.
I was already like convinced against him, but like that if I wasn't,
God
that would
damn.
have, because like there's a bunch of horrendous, like
Oh my god.
I think I even want to say objectively evil shit in there
My team is so
Hmm.
that they're going to be trying to
It
do.
Unconstitutional. Being allowed
Yeah.
to do that.
Hmm.
Like I think, you know what, I'm gonna like the both sides argument is cap at this point. Like you either like it's no. It's
complete
one
cap.
that's one extremely bad and one like kind of bad. Like yeah, they're both bad, but it's like no, it's not equal at this point.
Hmm.
But like as usual, shit like talking about shit like that is depressing as fuck. So all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go out and vote. I know who I'm voting for. I'm voting blue, and it's probably not gonna change anytime soon. Like they
Now
could
we're in the
put,
modern era. If we get enough blue people in, we're making waves.
dude, they could fucking put like a paper bag on the ballot in the blue box, and I'll still vote for the blue box. I don't care, because that's how bad this shit is.
You heard it here first. Go out and vote.
Go
Vote.
out and vote, please.
You should watch the clip I queued.
Oh shit, my fault. Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I guess.
Building your online business?
Ooh, look, we got ads.
Go to
What the hell am I
Wix.com
hearing?
and set up your store on
Oh,
a single
the ad,
integrated
yeah. Why you
platform.
got the ad on here?
Oh, you can have. I didn't. What?
But it's also about what is the culture of the environment? How are we approaching this issue in a
Bro,
way
what is
that we
this?
also understand
Oh,
we
coconut
cannot
tree.
support and help our young people if we also don't also look at the context in which those young people live and are being raised, which means necessarily, because our edict and our mission is not to come out and say, well, we could do this better. Part of the extension of the work you will do is, yes, focused on our young leaders and our young people, but understanding we also then have to be clear about the needs of their parents and their grandparents and their teachers and their
Or
communities.
the part's coming up.
Because none of us just live in a silo. Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. So all of this is part of the work of this group of extraordinary leaders who will help inform and advise how we think about our work. And like the Secretary said, give us feedback, give us counsel, give us direction in how we best achieve our mission. Doing it in a way that we fully understand the challenges and the opportunities. And so with that, it is my great honor to swear you in as members of the President's Advisory Commission on Advancing Educational Equity, Excellence, and Economic Opportunity for Hispanics. Please rise, and I'm going to administer
Hispanics? What the fuck? Where'd that come from? Hispanics? The fuck?
Bro, we're gonna get banned. Alright, bro, you might as well add them in there, bro. Fuck it.
No, it just came out of nowhere. Like I'm over here looking like, I'm like, okay, cool. It's all I spent. What the fuck? Oh, it just threw me off.
What did I just hear? Oh, bro, I'm
But no,
trying to think
she
what I heard
reminds
too.
me of our pastor, like the way she was talking.
I guess.
He's a way better speaker than Trump.
Yeah, Trump's more entertaining now. Like she's like, oh, I feel. She's like, oh damn, I feel you.
It's kind of scary now sometimes.
You
I
speaking
want
the
some
truth.
funny things.
I would
When he
rather live in
said
boring times, thank you.
Trump last night, something, he said Kamala just turned black, something, some whackness.
I just heard it like a
Oh,
couple days ago, actually, to be fair.
yeah.
I can
Again,
understand it.
don't know anything about this, but like for a while, I've been hearing people talk about how she doesn't really claim to be black or whatever. I've been hearing that for a while. Don't know how true it is, but I've been hearing that for years
No
now.
way. Hold on.
But like, I mean, I don't. Even if she does, if she doesn't, like, I do not really care. It's like a thing a lot of Irish people go through. Um,
I don't really care about that.
Now, it's one thing. Now, again, I don't know if she's doing this or not. I'm not saying she is, but I'm saying if she's doing the whole saying like she's biracial a bunch of times, but then like when she goes to like black people or try to get the black vote, start talking about like black
I
stuff.
play
Let's say I'm
smart.
black. That's a little weird, but
That's whatever, I guess. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. We got Megan Thee Stallion. They got Lil Pump.
who got a little pump?
Trump.
Oh, I'm about to say, please don't tell me Kamala Harris got a little pump.
No, Lil Pump's a Republican.
Yeah, it's interesting how many rappers you're seeing like advocate for like these presidents on both sides. I'm like, dude, like nobody wants to hear from y'all.
No.
When you really think about it, it's not that surprising, considering how much just conservative black people can be socially.
Have you
So then,
seen
once you get
those?
money, then you just become regular conservative
Have you seen
because you're selfish.
the people who accidentally posted like their fake, like I'm a black person and a Republican tweets on their real account, and they're like white people?
Yeah.
No, that's funny. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of those again.
Oh no.
That's like so weird. Well, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say people. I'm not gonna say people don't have a problem with Republicans. They do.
Okay.
Like, but me personally, I don't like you being conservative or Republican and being black. Like, that's not really my problem. Honestly, I really don't care. I more so just care about like your morals. Really, like I feel like you have to give me like it's gonna be very hard to convince me that voting for Trump is a good thing. As like just as
It's
a
not
person
that
in
hard.
general.
Come on.
No. I mean,
As a person?
I mean like when you talk about just like if you're bringing up if you're bringing up actual reasons as to like why you're voting for Trump, I said it's gonna be very hard to convince me. Like you're gonna have to like say some shit that like I never heard of that Trump is doing.
I guess maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Oh well, okay. You know what? If you bring up that, I'm not going to talk about this topic overall because I know people get sensitive when I talk about this
I got
shit.
like 15 minutes before I would have to.
I know.
I mean, not 15. 15 minutes.
When I was talking with you, I think I was talking to you and Zariah when we were talking about the Palestine shit.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't it Trump that was trying to like. Let me see. I don't got the article. What wasn't it Trump that like had like an agreement that he was trying to get them to sign? Wasn't that Trump? Remember, I
I
was
mean,
like,
it's
You talking about
all
the two-state
presidents.
solution?
I don't know.
What you
What
said?
do you mean?
One of the two-state solutions.
It might have been. I'm gonna find it. This I read this like a. It's been a while now. I ain't saved this shit.
My mind on that stuff had went to like, yeah,
Nobody talks about it anymore. I don't know if you noticed.
yeah. You're talking about the
Like
two-state solution. Yeah, no,
yeah.
people do talk about it still.
No, people do,
Super
but
cringe.
like it's not. I'm there. I'm not seeing as many like videos of like dirty children like on
Yeah,
my
no, I see
timeline
that. I
anymore.
see that a lot on like Instagram. Bro, I much if I
Oh,
like.
okay, okay, Instagram maybe.
Definitely slow down.
I used to do so much like research and stuff into that situation. Now I'm just like, bro, I'm burnt out on that. I honestly probably not gonna talk about on this because like, um, yeah,
Yeah.
but you know,
You know what?
a
Well,
lot of people are fake.
yeah.
I would just say.
Well, you know what? We can move towards like something more lighthearted before you get off. Okay, so
Yeah,
um, and
You
again,
good?
no,
I gotta get off in like 15 minutes.
yeah. I said, I know, since you get off, I'll ask you.
What is it? Yeah.
Would you rather talk about like, the internet beef with the Bleach or the Ubisoft thing with Assassin's Creed?
I don't know about either one of them. I don't know Bleach, and I mean I know Bleach, but like I don't like Bleach. I don't really care much about it. So like But I mean, if it's interesting, what's more interesting realistically? Like you gotta like think about me personally. Like what's more interesting?
It might be the Bleach one only because like it talks about it like involves like gatekeeping and stuff.
What?
Maybe. I say it involves like gatekeeping and stuff. Maybe.
Like nerds being nerds gatekeeping nerds
Unless
from not a joking. Bro, that shit is so freaking lame, bro. Gatekeeping is so stupid, bro. I hate that shit. Like, bro,
yeah.
just fucking chill out, bro. It's not that deep. I always hate that stuff. But we can do the Bleach one. Fuck it, go for it.
So
Because I already have an opinion on gatekeeping anyway.
for people who don't know, Bleach has a game coming out, and a lot of people have been reacting to it basically. So there's this guy who like reviews video games and reacts to video games. His name is Globeku. So basically, he was watching the trailer, and they were like using terms like kompaku and reishi and shit, right? And he was basically like, okay, why the devs like just making up terms and words, basically. So there's a guy who makes Bleach content, and he posted a tweet, basically like kind of making fun of like Globeku because he's like, yeah, people like him over here saying that the devs are making up shit when it's like an actual common term in Bleach. So then Goku got mad and saying like you guys you're gatekeeping, and then went into like Twitter back and forth with a bunch of people, and for some reason Afro Senju chimed in and basically said like, "Yo, what do you say?" He said like, "You Bleach gang gotta like ease up" or something like that, like kind of like instigating basically. Because for people who don't know, Afro Senju just a few weeks ago was in like some other beef involving Bleach because this other guy basically just called him out, basically saying like he's like a fake fan, he doesn't really like Bleach and shit. And then like that got to a point where like the dude was like saying Afro Senju should have like died in his car accident and shit. So like it got very heated.
What the fuck? We were unhinged, bro. That's crazy. Bleach fans are unhinged.
But like basically like I'll just ask you guys this. Do you think it's gatekeeping for you to like tell somebody to like do their research and like don't put out or don't make ignorant statements about something to like your fans?
That's not gatekeeping.
because that's basically what the guy was doing. He like his first tweet was like his first tweet was kind of making like kind of poking fun that the guy said they are making shit up, but like his main thing was that like don't tell your fans that like they're making shit up for Bleach because that's like putting a bad name on this game that we want to do good.
That depends on the context of what's being said. If they're saying something that's like objectively incorrect, then yeah, I think that's fine. If you don't currently know if they don't know what they're talking about or not, and you say that, then you're kind of an asshole.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
if you have objective proof that they're being fucking wrong, then yeah, you can. Saying they're wrong is just being truthful.
Okay. Yeah, because like Goku, like just straight up said like, oh, they're making up words. They're like adding new words just for the game or whatever. They're making shit complicated. And then the dude was just saying like these aren't new words. These are like common terms that you like know. Common terms in Bleach. It's like
Can you say the words again?
Kompaku and Reishi.
Okay, that's. I know what Reishi is. Is that the pill? The thing that that's Kon, right? That's the little like mod soul or whatever.
Yeah, like that's what his name is short for. Kompaku just means soul.
Okay.
So
like specifically, that's the thing that Urahara made. That like
Kompaku isn't Kon. Kompaku just means soul. Kompaku is just like the soul in general. So it can be soul reapers. It can be humans.
Huh. I thought it was specifically the item, but okay.
But the thing, yeah, so dude was just saying like, just when you say stuff like they're making up words for this game and they're making shit complicated, it's like it's putting like a bad name on a game that hasn't come out yet. And Goku did say he watched Bleach and he's a Bleach fan.
Maybe you watched a specific dub that like used different translations, different words for it.
Yeah, because I think from what I got from Twitter, the English dub they don't use the term kompaku. It's only in Japanese dub and in the manga.
Okay.
But yeah, like they're going like this back and forth, and then I don't know why Afro was trying to instigate, but yeah, I just want to know if y'all.
I would just stay out there.
What do you say?
I would just stay out of that, honestly. If I was.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Plus, the storm just started.
I would stay out of that conversation with.
All right, Legend.
Yeah, all right, Legend.
See you later.
All right, see you later. I feel like that would be like that. I don't know. That's weird. Shouldn't be that serious though. Like the Bleach fans actually care that much about it.
I think it's more so like they care, but not in a way where it's like they're like getting angry. Just more so like they're just telling people who have like a big fan base, like when you're reviewing this game, like cause for example, like if you don't know what Bleach is, but you like Goku, whatever, and you like think that you value his opinion on stuff, so like and that might decide if you actually buy a game or not. If he's saying things like they're just making up shit for the game when they're really not, that could sway somebody's decision in like buying the game.
Yeah,
so he was saying be more responsible, basically.
Like,
which is true for anyone with a big following.
Yeah.
Like you should be responsible with those things that you put out because you are at least in some part responsible for affecting the opinions of a large sum of people.
Exactly. Yeah, like.
Now, how much like you're responsible for it is like up for debate.
Yeah.
That's like a whole moral thing, but like you can't say that you straight up have no responsibility in that because it's like if a person with 100,000 followers is like, hey, go like downvote bomb this other person, like bullies them off the internet, like that's you can't tell me that person isn't responsible for their followers doing that to some degree.
Exactly. Yeah. Like this is like a small thing that I like found interesting, mostly because of Afro Sinju, just because like he was in some like other beef with revolving around Bleach a few weeks ago.
I need to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
I didn't know Bleach was coming out in their game. It looks kind of, it looks pretty bad actually.
It's like I mean, I'm gonna buy it just so we can get more Bleach games, but like, I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Is
Like,
it solo player?
No, it's like a 1v1 action game, like versus
Is it like
game.
Naruto and stuff?
Arena
Fighter? I think it is.
I don't.
Arena
Fighter. Kinda, but I know what Naruto Storm was like 3v3. Well, it's been 3v3 for a while, so this is like 1v1.
You can do 1v1 in Naruto Storm though.
You can, but like the main thing is like it's either like 3v3 or 1v1 with assists. But this is just straight up 1v1.
No, like in Naruto Storm, it's either 1v1 with assists or 1v1 no assists.
No, you can switch on the new. I think in the last.
Well, you can switch, but you can also do 1v1 without any assists.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't know. It was kind of like. It's not really an arena fighter, I guess. It don't really look like an arena fighter too much.
I've seen more.
I don't know. The map looks it is arena fighter. I can tell.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just like a little different. But
it looks like Naruto Storm, kind of.
But I'm gonna get it personally, just because even if the game isn't good, at least if it sells well, we can get a different Bleach game. Because I know a lot of people are saying that, oh, I want a Souls-like Bleach game, or I want a solo adventure Bleach game. We're not gonna get that if this game doesn't sell anything. So
yeah, it looks like it looks kind of like looks like
that's
Naruto
true
a lot. Kind of like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball is one of Dragon Ball Z games, like the stupid Xenoverse misses like arena, miss with like the Storm games.
Oh, you getting that, Malachi?
Interesting. What?
The new Budokai Tenkaichi.
I'm not sure. I kind of want it, but like I really, really, really hate everything after Dragon Ball Z to the point where it's like I don't want to buy anything that has to do with Super at all. Like everything's Super. There haven't been one thing that came out of Dragon Ball Super that I like. Not a single thing.
Okay.
And I hate it that much to the point where I might not buy the game.
Did you
hate Super that much?
Did you hear what they're doing? With the characters or whatever, about how kind of like in Budokai Tenkaichi 1 through 3, where it's like the stronger the character is in the actual anime, the stronger they're going to be in the game.
I didn't hear about that. But
so it's not
okay. That makes sense.
It's not going to be balanced. Most fighting games try to be balanced now, no matter how powerful the character is, like in the show. But Tenkaichi didn't do that, and they're keeping the tradition going with the new game.
That's cool. I wish there was a way to take that feature off, which I think there was a way in Tenkaichi to take it off. Or you can also just put your character's health up, but their attacks will do nothing, will do shit damage. But but yeah, I mean, if you're playing that game for balance purposes, you're fucking lost, bro. You're not playing the right game. That game's no anime game is really balanced. I don't think I ever played anime game where it's balanced. The closest that got to it was fucking Demon Slayer, I guess. But bro,
I thought Fighter Z was kind of okay, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. They try to be balanced.
There's some characters that they tried to be balanced, but there was unbalance with it. But I guess in terms of that one was I guess the close was I guess possibly its most balanced, because
isn't every fighter at least a little unbalanced? That's why they keep patches out and stuff.
Yeah.
No, well, most fighters are, but anime fighters are specifically, most anime fighters specifically are on purpose unbalanced when it comes to like some characters. Like every Naruto game,
Oh, I
pretty
see what
much
you're
like
saying.
unbalanced on purpose because Naruto, like like Jinkiriki's characters sometimes are super broken or fucking like Naruto and Sasuke characters will get like have like a ability to like transform, which then they get like super broken to the point where it's like it's unbeatable pretty much, like stuff like that. Like anime game specifically does it on purpose to stay more like lore accurate, which is like I guess makes sense, but it's kind of stupid in my opinion. I mean, not really. I don't like I said, I don't think people are like going to play those games for. Well, some people are, but
Yeah. Well, I guess since like we're on this topic, this will be the last thing we talk about before I end the stream. Are there any upcoming video games you guys are that you guys are excited for?
not really. Don't like. I'm most excited for Assassin's Creed, to be honest.
I
Only
would
because
say
it's in
like
Japan.
I'll say if y'all need a list, I can like name some that are coming out either this year or next year.
I wouldn't mind hearing a
Mm,
list.
Let's see. We got World of Goo 2.
Okay, I'm kind of interested in that. I've
uh,
shown you that one OST that I like.
oh yeah, you did.
I hope it has good music again.
You're only doing this year, right?
Yeah, I'm only
Okay,
doing
this
this
year.
year.
Okay, cool.
Unless like there's a game I know off the top of my head that's coming out next year. I'm only doing
Okay.
this year.
Black Myth, I'm excited about.
Yeah, Black Myth Wukong, Assassin's Creed Shadows,
I'm excited for that one, I guess. Yeah,
the new Life is Strange.
I'm not excited for that. I don't really care.
Let's see,
Oh, there's way too many games. Holy fuck.
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
That's a weird fucking.
Slitherhead, Shadow Generations, or Sonic X Shadow Generations. Sorry, um, Stalker 2.
There's
Damn, there's too
yeah,
many
Tom Stalker's too.
games.
There's too many games. I like there's a lot. Like eventually, I'll probably come like down the line. I will probably be excited for some of them when I like see like an announcement or see like a trailer by chance. But there's so many games coming out. It's like almost one of those things where I don't really like. I'm not really like super like looking for a bunch of games. I just had to come across it for me to be like actually excited for them.
Yeah,
There's a shit ton of games that's coming out. Like there's just too many for me to like actually care.
yeah, because I'm just naming a few more. Yeah, Warhammer
Silent Hill is gonna be fucking good.
40,000, Space Marine 2. Um,
It's pronounced 40K.
oh, sorry, 40K.
Yeah. It's just like easier. Like you can pronounce it that way, but like everyone says 40K.
Okay.
Harry Potter Quidditch looks okay,
Harry Potter
I guess.
Quidditch, Lollipop Chainsaw
Yeah,
Repop.
I'm not kidding with that.
Okay.
This is a remake, better version. Oh, Legend of Zelda. I don't have a Switch. I
Legend of
never get
Zelda.
one.
Ray Nodis. Okay, I'll wait for that to go on sale, but I want to support it since it's like since the creator of Kingdom Hearts and Tweety, he's like he's like very supportive of the guy who made that game.
Undisputed looks okay. I would probably look at that.
Oh, Silent Hill 2 comes out in October.
Silent Hill 2, man, they fuck up this on the character designs, but it's whatever.
Then Sparking Zero.
Sonic is that Shadow that was interested. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll probably get it for a Kai or something.
That one game, Vincent, that you like showed us the OSTs for. It's like YSX or YS.
That's the series, yeah, YS or Yeast.
Yeah, they have. I don't know if X means 10 or not. But they have a game coming out in October.
I'll get Assassin's Creed for my birthday. It comes out a couple days after my birthday. So bad.
I thought they had a 10 already, but okay.
It's like a remake or a remaster.
I doubt it, but maybe I don't know. Maybe
shit ton of games might be announced in December. Fuck that, I'm not looking.
Maybe it's a DLC or something.
Yeah, it could be. And
so
that
far
looks
looking at the list,
looks like it.
Okay.
And like I said, I already mentioned Bleach, so
yeah.
God, my pocket's gonna be empty.
I think it would be good. Like there's like 4 games that I might like seem interested in.
Yeah, it's like maybe like 6.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
But I
Yeah.
think, but it's like a nice topic to end the stream off on. Something like it's like a little lighthearted.
Yeah, because, man, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ. Bro, they're really
Yeah,
getting canceled.
we
Would
literally.
be canceled.
I was literally like, I don't want to talk about politics, and we start talking about politics for like 20, 30 minutes.
Politics, okay. Politics is fun to talk about. I just really want to like argue like with someone about politics when a topic I know about. I don't really know too much about politics like recent stuff, because I spent so much time on other stuff when it came to politics that I just kind of sidetracked on a lot of other stuff, like a lot of other things that was like kind of important. So
Yeah.
I kind of just like fell behind, and I don't feel like catching back up. I'm just gonna wait till everything starts back up again with like after this presidential election. I'm gonna get back into it, but right now I'm just kind of taking a break off of reading articles and shit on politics. Which I might end up coming like I don't know, I might come back around on it, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna take a break.
That's fair. It's kind of draining. So,
There's so much to read.
but all right. Thank you, everybody, for. Well, I mean, you guys got any like last things I want to say before I end it?
Bro, nah, I'm good.
I have a couple things I could say, but I won't.
All right, then we'll end it there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Yes.